Wel, pnawn da, croeso i'r cyfarfod. Good afternoon and welcome. I will start the meeting with agenda item 1, appointment of chairperson. I propose that I will be chair. Can I have a seconder, please?
I'll second.
Diolch yn fawr, Joe. Thank you. Agenda item 2, chairperson's announcements. Welcome to this hybrid meeting of Social Services, Housing and Community Safety Cabinet Board on the 21st of March 2024. I am Councillor Llywelyn and Cabinet Member for Housing and Community Safety. A few points to cover before we move on to the next agenda item. This meeting will be recorded. Please can you ensure that your phones are switched to silent for the duration of the meeting. Can members and officers who are present in the chamber please use their microphones when speaking, and when asked to raise your hand, can members who are virtually viewing this meeting raise your electronic hand? Members who are in the chamber, please raise your physical hand. Agenda item 3, declarations of interest. Are there any declarations of interest? I see none.
No, I see none, Chair.
Thank you. Agenda item 4, minutes of the previous meetings. The minutes from the meeting held on 21st of September 2023, 25th of January 2024 and 2nd of February 2024 are for noting. I'll propose. Can I have a seconder?
I can second, Chair.
Thank you very much, Sian. Agenda item 5, forward work programme. This is for noting and no decision is required this afternoon. Agenda item 6, public question time. We have received no notifications from the public to speak at today's meeting. Agenda item 7, children and young people, adult services and housing and community safety, third quarter, April 2023 to December 2023 performance report. This report is here for monitoring. Do officers have any further comments on the report?
No further comments, Chair.
Thank you very much. Members, any questions? None indicated. This report is for information purposes, therefore we note the report. Agenda item 8, Neath for Talbot Social Services Strategic Action Plan for Neurodiversions, Autism and Other Conditions 2024 to 2027. The report is here for decision and is on pages 83 to 157. Do officers have any further comments on the report?
No further comments, Chair.
Thank you very much, Kerry. And I'd like to just thank everyone for the discussion in scrutiny. I'm sure we'll promote awareness of the consultation and that there will be a lot of responses which will genuinely contribute to the final action plan. Colleagues, colleague members, do you have any comments on the report?
Yeah, I think, like everybody else has said, I think this has got potential to be the biggest building consultation we've ever done, because I'm already thinking where I'm going to share it. I just wanted to comment on the the 4 points that you've raised, like supporting projects within the community, working towards a greater understanding and inclusion of neurodiversity, and I really welcome that one, because I've been winging it for the last couple of years, because there's 2 groups in the village, there are more, that I chair, and on 2 of the separate groups, I've got 2 separate ladies that are neurodivergent. On one of them, she helps me cook in the cabin and in the rugby club, and she wanted to have the same level of qualification as myself, the level 2 hygiene certificate. And I don't think her mother's forgiven me yet for putting her through that, not putting her through it, putting the mother through it, because it took her ages to do it, and she did it, and bless her, she helps. But I just wish there might have been a simpler version of that for her, because it was a little bit complicated and she doesn't do all the things that were in it, but she just wanted that level 2 certificate. So she did do it, and I'm now getting used to it. I said, as I'm winging it, we're in the middle of cooking and I turn around and she's gone. So, do you know, but it's that learning curve for me. And in another group I chair, we've got an older lady that's neurodivergent, and it's just finding all the things. She just wants a job, and it's a big learning curve for me. So that support is massive, I think, to other groups as well. So yeah, that is a really good report, guys, and I'm looking forward to that one, then see what the consultation brings. So thank you.
Thanks very much indeed, Sian. I now refer members to the recommendations on page 87 and 88 within the agenda pack. I propose, if we could have a seconder, please.
I'll second, Chair.
Thank you. Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you are in favour of the recommendations.
I can see no indication to the contrary and can confirm that the report has been approved.
Thank you. Agenda item 9, the Corporate Parenting Charter Report. The report is here for decision and is on pages 157 and 180. Do officers have any further comments on the report?
Nothing further to add, Chair.
Thank you, Kerry. Members, any questions? No, I now refer members to the recommendations on page 159 within your agenda pack. I propose, and if I could have a seconder, please.
I'll second, Chair.
Thank you, Joe. Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you are in favour of the recommendations.
I can see no indication to the contrary and can confirm that the report has been approved.
Thank you. Agenda item 10, policy on financial contributions for temporary accommodation. The report is here for decision and is on pages 183 to 205. Do officers have any further comments on the report?
Nothing further to add, thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Shelley. Members, any questions? No. I now refer members to the recommendations on page 189 to 190 within your agenda pack. I propose, if I could have a seconder, please.
I'll second, Chair.
Members, if you do not indicate to the contrary by raising your hand, I will assume that you are in favour of the recommendations.
I can see no indication to the contrary and can confirm that the report has been approved.
Thank you. Agenda item 11, urgent items. I have received no urgent items. Agenda item 12, access to meetings. We now need to consider the exempt information. I propose to resolve to exclude the public for the following items of business pursuant to Regulation 4, 3 and 5 of Statutory Instrument 2001 number 2290 and exempt paragraph 14 of Part 4 of Schedule 12A to the Local Government Act 1972. Please could I have a seconder, please?
I'll second, Chair.
Just to confirm that the recording has been stopped.